Bitcoin is trading at $63,600 and it is indeed starting to move higher like I predicted a few days ago. So just to show you here on the channel, you can see over here one of my last videos 9 days ago, right? I said I had a 100 Bitcoin long trade. Will I get wrecked? And you can see at the time when I was making this video, you can see Bitcoin was trading at about $60,000. So we've already gone above 64,000. I think the target is still higher short term because July tends to be a green month and we are due for a bit of relief. Now, how I see the market is like this. It's been in a range, in my opinion. So we have the low over here. We have the high. We swept the low over here. We got back into the range. And with a bullish divergence on the RSI on higher time frames, on 4 hourly, on daily. I also showed you on the central command trading terminal, we were turning blue here. This was a warning not to short and that we were going higher. And indeed, as you can see, we had a snapback bounce here till already mid-range over here. Now, the target technically of this setup of this range is the range high. It's these highs over here at minimum. So we're looking about 67,000, and I think we're going to see that in the month of July. We still have like 3 weeks left of the month. The dangerous part here now is if you didn't enter at the lows or near the lows, the technical setup is then after sweeping the lows, you want to the other way around, of course. Let's do this again. So we need a long position. You want to get in over there, and you can see this is like a 1 to 4 risk reward, maybe even a 1 to 5 depending on how tight you put your stop. But if you got in over there, you're sitting pretty, right? Like you're already up over 2R, right? And you're safe. You can put your stop break even. There's no risk. Now I do think there's a pretty decent chance this continues to the highs over here. The problem is, if you hadn't entered here and you're seeing this now and you feel FOMO, this is the most dangerous part to enter any leverage trade. It's in the middle of the range. So there's a saying, don't diddle in the middle, because from here, number one, the risk reward changes dramatically. Like, where do you put your stop loss? If you put your stop over here and you're targeting that, you run a real risk that it runs the lows first before going higher. So where do you put your stop? If you put your stop over here, you're not even doing a 1-to-1 risk reward. So at this point in time, if there's no position open, personally, this is not where I would be looking to take any trades. Yeah, you can scalp stuff on the 1 minute time frame if you really want, but this is not the real place to take any positions. So what we're looking for in terms of new positions is either a sweep of the high where it takes that 67 and then maybe look for shorts back down. Maybe it pulls back. If it ever does retest, it's probably unlikely, but not impossible that it comes down, it retests and then goes up. So at a retest of the range low, it's possible to take another long targeting the high. Other than that, I don't think there's anything that we can do except just wait for this to play out and see where we end up in July. How the next couple of weeks are going to go. I will continue to make updates if anything develops. For now, I think we have some relief. There's probably less selling that's happening right now. We see a bit more squeeze, so people who are shorting too aggressively are probably not going to enjoy that. Because again, we do get bear market rallies within the bear market, and that's very possible. We run up here to 67, maybe even 70,000 or a little bit higher in the next couple of weeks before another potential leg down. So just be aware of that. The market does move in both directions, and you can't only be shorting every single day all the time in a bear market, because there will be periods like we've seen of multi-week or multi-month rallies and moves higher to the upside, and continuously shorting that is the wrong play. You can look for longs based on the setup like I showed you here, or you can simply just wait for the price to go higher and then look for fresh shorts. Either or can work. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.